Good morning, good morning, good morning. Except for some haters. I say good morning if you were cool, but you're not cool. So I hope your coffee is cold, your wife is missing, and your dog doesn't like you. Your dog probably doesn't like you. Anyway, your dog will probably like me. Anyway, this video, as I'm having my coffee, going through yesterday's craziness. You already know that, look, I got into Wisa. I was going to day trade Wisa, take a couple of thousand off of it, and then wound up staying in it just to chase the rabbit hole, yada, yada, yada. Now, every day I normally, like I day trade, take a hit here, take a hit there, because there's nothing wrong with covering your day with a stock run. You know, it happens every now and then. You get a good day, you get a couple of hundred, couple of thousand, depending on what you put on it or how far it runs. But I said, in between all that, we're going to stumble across something that has the potential for a good chunk of cash. So I think that's what I found with Wisa within the Monday, Tuesday time frame. If you look at yesterday's volume, it was ridiculous. And the fact that they were fighting it down so much, but now at the end of the day, because remember, I didn't have time to do the full, I just saw a day trade. So now all the information that's out there, the special shareholder meeting, the volume, the no shares going into Monday, very small float. The company now having to, I guess, follow up after that 8K because they got the extension to June, but whatever. But whatever they do, that could be the bump up. Now listen, like I said, the trigger for this the other day was Goldman Sachs buying in. But then yesterday, it started running up in pre-market. Now, it was running up in pre-market even before I got into it, and that's what convinced me to get into it. But what was making it run up in pre-market? And then we have this special shareholder meeting coming on Tuesday, like Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Like, okay, and the 8K was being dropped. Was it friends and family that got tipped off? Like, oh my God, we're being acquired. Oh my God, this is happening. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Because what was taking it to the higher numbers in pre-market? So anyway, long story short, we will have the day trade hits because people are making money with it. Okay? Now, if you get in too late, that's on you. If you hold too long, that's on you. And that's with any stock. That's with any stock. Anyone that you see is running out there, if you chase it and you get your order filled and it starts to go down, remember, in order for you to win, somebody else has to lose. That's how the stock market is. It's just real simple. Okay? When you're buying, somebody's selling it to you. And when you're selling, somebody has to buy it from you. So that time gap, that scalp, all I'm going to say is that we will have times when we will day trade things. But like I said the other day, we will stumble upon a play that's a little bit more juicier than what we thought. And it's going to take us to a certain point. That's the nature of the beast. It's no shock. This is how it is. You day trade some, and then all of a sudden you hang out on one, and all of a sudden you take it down. Am I going to hang out for a year and something? No, 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 no. Never again. I'm in. Maybe I'll hold it one night, into the other, which is what I'm doing now. Because if the volume is anything like it was Friday going into Monday, like I said, if Wisa hits 20, 25, if it hits 30, that was like Friday's walls. I don't think we're even gonna have that. I think if it goes anywhere in the 20s, this thing is gonna go nuts. There's no shares to short it down unless unless Goldman starts putting them out there on loan, which I think will be kind of stupid. Okay, because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna stick around. So if you're gonna borrow at those rates, to short attack this down, make your profit. This is not a long. This is nothing. Nobody's holding anymore. There's no diamond hands. No. People want to see that next run up on volume. Get that thing at like 18, 20, 25. See what happens if it goes up to 30, whatever. If it breaks a wall and does some impressive runs. But that's just how I see it. So just want to just say the idea for me is always daily hits. Sometimes we take some breaks in between, but daily hits fast. But I think I came across one that has legs on it to run. And that's okay. That's the way this is. So, yeah, listen, we'll discuss the morning bell stuff for Monday. But the more and more I look at this, I'm like, people say it's a reverse split. I'm like, okay, so you're going to do a reverse split on that size of a float. Okay, then that means that there's, I haven't seen the patterns yesterday, obviously, with the amount of shares that were moved versus what was available, could they be naked? It's too soon to tell, but I don't want to get into that AMC type mindset battle. I'm not battling. I'm not saving companies. I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm in this thing to see a run up, see what that meeting is about, and then within that 18, 19, 20, 25, 30, that's my exit strategy for the good news before the possible great news. Now, the possible great news, if this thing runs up, 50, 60, whatever it is, of course I'm going to hold on to it because I'm a greedy capitalist. But that's my plan on that. And that's it. Talk to you later.